Okay, so the Packers lose their first game of the 2014 season to the Seattle Seahawks this past Thursday. I'm here to just give my thoughts on it real fast. And I just want to say that congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks for kicking our asses. We didn't give you guys much of a game at all. It was pretty one-sided from I say the second quarter to the end of the game. The Packers, came to this game not having just not being able to really do anything. You're going up against a badass defense like the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, you're pretty much going to expect that. I was very disappointed by our offensive scheme in this game. I really wanted Aaron Rodgers to really spread the ball around. Yes, it's Seattle's defense. Yes, Richard Sherman is a great corner. I don't care. I was not down with Aaron Rodgers trying to avoid his side. I really wanted Aaron to really spread that ball around and get the ball to all our receivers and see how Seattle's defense responds. Be like, oh shit, they really coming at us. Yeah, why not? It's week 1. It's not the last game of the season. It's not the playoffs. It's not the Super Bowl. It's the first game of the season. And yes, I understand overall every game of the season counts, but still, why not go for it? You're playing against the Seahawks. Why try to be all careful and shit? Nah, forget that. I wanted us to be a lot more aggressive, but we wasn't. And a lot more aggressive in the passing game, but we wasn't. Run game was okay. James Starks ran pretty good. Eddie Lacy ran pretty good until he got his concussion, which since we played Thursday, hopefully he'll be back by week 2. That concussion, he hopefully heals from the concussion. He comes back by week 2. Brian Bulaga went down with an MCL sprain. It's just like, here we go again. The guy can't stay healthy. Here we go again with an offensive line looking very thin and vulnerable. You got one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, obviously, and Aaron Rodgers, and it's your job to protect him. It's the number one thing that Packers always have to do is protect Aaron Rodgers. And all we do is lose big guys on the line all the time. And here we go again with Brian Bulaga going down. We come into this season again with a new center and then a rookie center at that. So, I don't know what you're going to do. You're going to come into this season again like this and it's just, the Packers look the same. That's been one of the things that's been very disappointing about this offseason in general. It's just the Packers just look exactly the same way as they did last season. I don't see any improvements in this team. How can I get excited about this new season, and how can I get excited about us possibly getting to the playoffs and win a Super Bowl maybe, with this team but this is the same exact team that barely got into the playoffs last year. Sure, Aaron Rodgers went down for pretty much the second half of the season, but still, how can I get excited when I look at this team? When you look at this team and what they did against Seattle. Granted, I'm not taking anything away from Seattle. They got a great defense. But look on the offense. Look on the defensive side of the ball. What was our defense doing? Nothing. The defense looked okay in the beginning, but then the Seahawks pretty much started doing whatever they wanted on offense. Let's just be real here. Like, how can you get excited about this season? This season, hoping that maybe this defense is going to be better, and it isn't. It's the same defense, same old Dom Capers scheme. You bring that bump back again, and this is what you're gonna get. Sure, we went out and got a safety. We signed Julius Peppers. Is that gonna be enough to prove this defense? No, because we still got that bum ass Dom Capers. We still got AJ Hawk in the middle of the field. We still got cornerbacks who were soft. B.J. Raji goes down to a season-ending injury, so we're already thin on the defensive line. Clay Matthews is going to do his thing. He's somebody we should never have to worry about unless he gets hurt, obviously. Because if he does get injured, that's going to fuck us even more. So hopefully Clay Matthews stays healthy this season. But who else on that defensive side it gives us any hope that they're going to step up and make an impact? when it's the same guys. It's the same guys. No changes, no improvements, nothing. The same old defense. And we're coming into a season again, hoping and praying that this defense is going to be better. What the hell was the Packers thinking? Coming into the season again with the same damn defense. The same. No improvements. So in my opinion, this is going to be another season where we're just going to be leaning on our offense all season long. And the offense has one of those games where they're coming out and just can't get anything right and just making mistakes, turning the ball over, Aaron not looking good. The offense just straight laying an egg. We most likely going to lose that game because we don't have a good defense to lean on. So I don't know what you're gonna do, man. You're gonna come into the season again with the exact same team, exact same people on the defensive side of the ball, and you're gonna pretty much get a replica of what the past seasons were. And this play and the season is most likely going to end with the Packers most likely limping into the playoffs, limping. Because you know somebody else is going to go down. You know some bullshit is going to happen. But you know what? That's the NFL for you. So, that's it. I don't got much to say. We fall to the Seahawks. Go 0-1 to start the season. And let's just hope the Packers get it in gear and get a W against the Jets. Peace.